Okay, we're streaming. We're gonna work a little bit on this, like, I don't know, kind of breakcore-ish, somewhat sort of weird glitch hop track. It's like IDM, microtonal inspired, whatever. It's inspired by like Japanese PS1 IDM music. So should be fun. We'll work on this for a little bit, and then I don't know, we'll switch up to another song, maybe start something from scratch, maybe give track feedback. I don't know. We're doing the thing. We're doing it. All right. I really don't like the click. That is so annoying. Oh, that's so obnoxious, man. Oh. What do we do about that? Can we just, like, cut it out? But then we'd have to do it, like, every single time it appears in a drum break, and that's a nightmare. So I feel like the mix has gotten, like, super thin. Okay, this build-up needs to be better. Let's get a stereo swap delay rack on this guy. Yeah, that's it for sure. So here's a fun thing. So I'm trying to set the delay. I want it to be on milliseconds mode, but I wanted to be on milliseconds mode, but I wanted to start off being a subdivision of the grid, right? So you can highlight a section of audio over here, and then down here, it'll tell you how long that duration is. So it's 0.167 seconds. So I can set this initial time to be 167. Let's do half of that. So 84. Oh, I forgot about that. You need to turn off. I don't know. I feel like the song's getting worse over time somehow. I don't know. I think I'm making it worse, but just like mix wise, maybe I'm getting tired of it. The honeymoon phase is ending. I'm still unsure about this section here. I think it's alright. It just needs like better fills and stuff. Let's put some cool effects here. Let's put, what is it called? Crunchy speaker? Yeah, crunchy speaker. This is a good sound. Why do I keep hearing? I'm hearing like someone like fucking playing baseball. Like the sound of a bat hearing. Am I crazy? Yeah, someone's playing baseball right now. What the it's 7:50. It's dark as fuck outside. Or there's like someone hitting a you know, a ball with a bat. I kept thinking that was part of the song, and I keep hearing this like the clink, you know? Here, let's also, oh my god, I'm actually losing my mind from the baseball clink. Let's put a shifter on this thing. Oh, let's put it over here. Yo, buddy, followed you. I got lit skills. Would love to make friends. Be advanced for the next stream. List squad if you wish. Sure thing. I have a Discord, whole Discord channel in the description if you'd like to join that and get notified whenever next stream is. Okay, let's make a song from scratch. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one, so we'll do that. Yeah, this kid playing baseball outside is like actually I'm going crazy. He's like got like a pitch machine or something. I just hear the crack over and over and over again. I'm going nuts. It just keeps going. It's like a high frequency thing, and it's coming through my window. And like it's like mostly just going into one ear because my window's here, and then it's going into my ear, and then my head is shadowing that frequency, so like I hardly hear it over here, so it sounds like it's panned to the right. So I keep thinking there's shit in the song panned to the right that's at like a super high frequency ringing out, and I'm not liking it. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? So wherever this is from, that's where that's the breakbeat I was using. DMB sample packs. What's up, Mr. Leaky? How are you doing? I didn't see I had a thing covering up most of the chat. I had a folder covering up most of the chat, but all I saw was Papalak, and I just knew. Did I defeat my idiot rivals? Yes and no. The problem is my idiot rivals is myself, Mr. Leaky. What do you do? What do you do when famous Isaac Brock from Modest Mouse lyric? What do you do when your idiot rivals is yourself from building something out of nothing? Never-ending math equation. There we go. Yeah. That's a great fucking song. That is a good song. I listened to that song and cried. I rarely ever cry listening to music. I mean, I was kind of drunk, but Never Ending Math Equation, Isaac Brock, fucking, he's like the best lyricist I think that there is. Now that being said, I don't listen to that many lyricists, and I'm mostly the only people I listen to that speak words are people I was listening to since I was in high school. So like I have a very low frame of reference, but I'm gonna stand by that. What was I looking up? DNB sample X break. Where was Breakbeat 7 located? Breakbeat 7. Ah, 130 jungle something. Yeah, I'll just put this guy here. Kind of terrible. We'll do that. We'll just turn this into an as expected drum loop. Yeah, something like that. We'll do some of that. Okay, cool. Let's duplicate that. And let's listen to that. Hey, what's up, Knockalonk? Oh, how have you been? I've upgraded. I'm on Twitch now. That's right. I can, if you're ever streaming at the same time I'm streaming, we can raid each other. How cool. Multi-streaming, huge. It's the future. And by the future I mean the past. I should have done this like 2 years ago, but I'm doing it now. And I don't know, we're making a new thing. Making a new thing should be fun. There we go. It's gonna be like that. Okay, we'll do that. Oh my god, this kid playing baseball outside my house. Is the snares a little too stupid? Probably. It's probably a bit stupid. Oh my god, huge. He's on both of the platforms. Look, his name appears on the screen in two colors, sort of. I need to make a background. I need to like wait, I can just oh my god, huge. Check this out. We could put actually no, we want to see the spectrogram. We'll put wait for it. We'll put the oscilloscope because no one cares about the oscilloscope. Let me see. Where oscilloscope? Get out of here. And by out of here I mean up here. Yeah. Huge. Oh, and it's gone. Wait, no, we gotta pin you above the other windows. Now I just can't see anything in my settings. No, what I really gotta do is I gotta make this just appear only on the stream, but I can't be fucking bothered. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. I can't see the kick. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna put it down here. So only the first few messages get the privilege of being visible. Oh, fortune from within. Here we got an actual kick drum. From the Red Rocks man himself. The Bill. He did it. And then we'll have like a couple extra ones doing that. And then we'll get an actual snare. Yeah, that one. Why not? Then we'll get it's got a good spray. We'll do that. And we'll get put this in the perks department because that's just gonna be a wind up thing, you know, and then we can like reverse this guy and that can be another wind up thing. Except this sounds like ass. Oh, you're really ass. so it doesn't really work. Been vibing with Arl's drums. I got on his Patreon and got like all the drums, and I used them for like one song and decided I don't really like them much. I don't know. They're all, a lot of them. I tend to not like kicks that have hats in them because I want to choose when I use the hat, you know. And that's like most of them. This one's all right. That's okay. That one's decent too. You know what? Yeah, let's use that one. Let's use that guy instead. No, his kicks are all very, I don't know, everything's just like very squashed. Which is like valid. You know, what do you expect, right? I have regrets. Hold on. We're gonna keep that, and then we're gonna use this guy. There we go. We got a downbeat kick. Kick for the downbeat is the big, angry, macho, squashed one. Right? That kind of works. Here, this break shit doesn't sound good. Why are the snares panning? Am I nuts, or does this sound like it's panned? Is it hearing damage? It's for sure wide. Oh yeah. For some reason I thought I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, clearly there's two waveforms. It is wide. Okay. I don't know. Very weird. Very weird. Let's take a stab. Yeah. And then let's take another stab on everything. Okay, I want tambourines. Yeah, let's just take all of these, put them all in here. And then we'll just like do that. And then we'll do that. Then we'll give it some that, and then whatever this is down here. Then we can glitch it. And then now that it's been glitched terribly, ooh, hear me out, this might be weird. So it's all ultra high end, right? And that just makes me think of the fact that if you ring modulate something by ton, oh, we can't do it as much as I want. Let's use M ring modulator. You can invert the entire frequency spectrum. So what does this tambourine sound when the frequency spectrum is inverted? 20 kilohertz. That's what it sounds like. Right? I don't know, maybe it bangs. See, now these tambourines suck. Yeah, if you haven't seen my ring modulation video, I recommend it. I think that's a pretty good one. I think it's a really good one, and it is underrated. Not enough people are watching it because they think I made the video because I want people to realize that ring mod is like super powerful and super cool, but then I think no one clicks on it because they all think that ring mod isn't super powerful and super cool. So yeah, it happens. You know what? Let's just do a lot of stuff out of ring modulation today. Now that I'm here. Okay, these drums are terrible. Let's ring mod it. Shifter, go. Okay, now it's sounding like, now we're getting like something kind of crunch territory. Let's go operator. Let's get my ring mod stack rack. And then let's go this guy. And then let's flatline. And then let's what do we? Like, that's nuts. Right? And then let's get a device randomizer, and then let's just put, I've never done this actually. Can I just randomize all of operator? That's what it does. Okay. Alright. There's a lot of envelope stuff happening, so let's just arpeggiate it. I was expecting your edit. I want all of them on. I don't understand how this works. State. Oh, there's a limited number. I see. There's a limited number of parameters that can be turned on. I see. That's fine. It's whatever. I'll live. Let's get device randomizer again. Please. Thank you. And then do I want to do it on you? No, I don't. I want to use an LFO. And we'll go random, and then we'll hit him. I'll hit him with a 16. Right. See what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down? Massive. I mean, this is just fucking learning's remembering. Right, I'm already ripping it. Is it learning is remembering? No. I'm thinking, what's the one? What's the gun that goes? The one that goes beep boop. It isn't learning is remembering. That's the one with the vocalist on it. He fucking played it at, I want to say he played it at both Orion and Red Rocks. I don't know. Ooh. Then we can take all of these guys. And let's just consolidate it. here, we'll find it. We'll find it. It's on Tip Hop. Beep boop. Tip Hop, not DJ Mix. I think it's on Tip Hop. Paper Thin Reality. That one. Yeah. Fucking banger. Okay. Huge, massive. Let's Seinfeld. And then let's stab it beforehand. Oh. Yep. We don't even need to stab it. Oh. It's weird. It's weird. Let's get an auto filter. I don't know. No. It's whatever. It's whatever. Let's get some chords. Let's do music, actually. Let's put music over this first before we just get into like an atonal mess and I'm just like stuck with like a beat and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it, you know? So let's go, I don't know, F major. How about one, want a 4 chord, right? I think that's a, yeah. I know my chords. I'm learning. Oh, you're low, but right, and then 4, and then I want a fucking 2 chord, which means we're gonna do that, right, and then we're gonna do, trying to remember the thing, 4-2-6-1, yeah, oh, my brain, that means that guy's gonna be the tonic. 6, and then yeah. Right, so we got something like that. Now let's legato, and then let's hit him with the arpeggiator, and then let's set it to random, give it an octave above, and then hear me out. Let's take, just for fucking goofs and gaffs, let's take this guy and put that there. And then we'll record that out, and then we'll also just duplicate this without all that shit, so we actually have normal chords playing. Right? Yep. Right? So like we got this thing, which is like kind of atonal, but it's also not. It's also playing a melody. Kind of cool, kind of neat. Probably shouldn't have just distorted the fuck out of it, honestly, now that I think about it for 2 seconds. Also, I don't know if I already said hi, Ouija, but hi, Ouija. I thought it, at least. I think I thought it in my head like 30 seconds ago. Or I just said hi, Ouija, like twice in 30 seconds. I'm uncertain. Where did I thought I put Flatline on there? I didn't. Yeah, let's record this one out. Okay, so I just made a bunch of these. Let's take you, let's go like that. How many of these do we got? Oh, we got a few. Okay, cool. We're gonna make a group, and then I'm gonna duplicate this a bunch of times. And then I'm gonna shift that down, I'm gonna place you there, and I'm gonna cut you down, I'm gonna place you there, and I'm gonna place you there, and I'm gonna cut that down. Place you there, I'm gonna cut that down. So now we got all these fucking dudes. Wait, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Why stop? Why stop? Right? Okay, we got a bunch of these. Now, they're all really staccato. So the idea I have here, big idea, is we take spellbook, and then spellbook we fix to 1 point, right? And then we map this guy to that. So we're going to map this to panning for all of these. There might be, it might be more efficient or effective if we just do it with like 3 or something instead of, you know, all of these. But here, the idea, well, we're doing it with 6, right? It's 100 and divided by 6, 18.5, I think. 18.5 times 6, that's 111. What the fuck? I could just do 100 divided by 6 to verify. It's 16.66. Okay, so honestly, this makes the math really stupid. It's whatever. So we're gonna offset the phase of this one by 16.6, and then this one by 33.2, and then this one by, oh, it's 33.3 technically, because it's 3 repeating. I see. And then this next one, math, is it just 50? Yeah, it's just 50, duh, because 6 is divisible by 2. And then we got 66.66, because math, because that's 2/3. And then, ooh, this one's going to be 33% plus 50? 83.66? Yeah, I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius, because that's cool. I mean, I just added 33% to 50% because I knew that was the same number of steps down here to there. I don't know. I'm just doing arithmetic, man. It's nothing special. Anyways, the point is now these are all going to start spinning kind of like in a circle. Though I'm going to want another spell book. Whatever. So if I spin this. But the thing is, you have no tails. You have no idea how anything relates to anything else in space. So I need to give everything tails, I think. This might have been too ambitious of an idea. So like, here, let's just give you that. Let's give you that. Let's give you that. Let's give you something like that. You big short tail, big feedback, and then medium something. It's just a clusterfuck. This would have been better with 3. We're doing it with 3, folks. Sorry. Okay. All right. Would have been way easier that way, anyways. We'll do 33.3 and 66.6. Okay. I guess we need them to be more distinguishable. I want to know which one is panning. Here, let's duplicate this thing over a few times. And then we can pan that around that way, and then around that way. That around that way. And then we'll put that guy there. Just different amounts of redux. I just want to be able to follow each one with my brain, you know? This is too stupid of an idea, I think. I mean, there's clearly stuff moving around your head, you know? Hey, what's up, Hokey Boy? Rain delay per chance. Good. I mean, I could, like, do that to, like, fuse everything together, or I could repitch. Ooh, we could repitch different things around. Different warp algorithms and make them, like, way more glitchy. No. I meant to make 35. Thank you. Ooh, that was cool. I like that. Just those little dudes right there. That's the shit. That's the shit. You just look for good nuggets and then you delete all the other work you put in. I wanted to get 3 separate layers that are all panning around your head in a circle. So I have a spell book that's moving in a circle, and then each of these are offset by 33%, you know, phase-wise in the spin phase. And then I map them all to panning. So this guy's panning around left to right, and then this one's offset, and then this one's offset. And then I tried applying tails and stuff to them so that you can really hear it panning across, like, you know, and creating like the whole illusion, but it ended up just sounding too busy because it's kind of finicky. I've gotten some pretty cool results doing that. Like, this guy here. We need to make this loud as fuck, though, to, like, for you to really, really hear it. Like, this one's pretty cool. Though these are just much cooler sounds, and they're not all homogeneous. And also, I'm using binaural pans and stuff, so it sounds cooler in general. And I try to get away with doing that really cheaply here, but it's not that great. Unless we just take all of this, let's just, for the sake of still using it, let's just record some of it out. Yeah, it's garbage, but we can take that, and then we can stretch it out, and then reverse it, and repitch it. I mean, I kind of like that as a riff. I don't know, maybe that'll work. Let's go 35. Let's just keep generating sounds until we get stuff. So like this thing, cool. Let's just keep generating shit until we get cool stuff. Haven't been applying tails to everything that's already printed in audio. Well, I was applying tails with just like delay. I was just applying delays with arbitrary amounts. I was just being messy. I was just slapping delays on things with high feedback and just random amounts to differentiate them. Now, hear me out, what if we use an auto filter legacy because I'm never gonna adapt to the new autofilter. Kind of cool. Let's take you. Let's put you on that. Let's how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Swing 16. I can't put swing really on an LFO. Oh, it's on 8th mode. Here, let's record some of this out. Alright, so now we got whatever this is. Oh, sorry. It was had the master turn down 8 dB. is sick. This is super cool. Here, let's duplicate this thing over. We'll have that. That'll come in. That'll have a bunch of reverb. I want it to get really dry at the very end because that sounded kind of cool when I took it out. And then we can do that to like diffuse, I don't know, build or diffuse tension in a way. Instead of usually, I don't know, maybe this will work, maybe this won't, but I think it'll work. Usually I add a bunch of reverb at the end of phrases, right? Because like everything washes out, but like what if all the reverb and everything goes away and it all condenses down into a little point and then it just smooths out, you know? That's the goal. Then we'll go do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that, yeah. And just duplicate, right? Oh, no! God. Damn it. God, I hate it. I hate it here. Fuck. Shit. Alright, okay, thoughts. What did I say? I thanked you. I thanked Linkrot for the comment, because it was a good comment, thank you. And I hate it. I hate when I do that. It rarely happens now, but oh man. Now when it happens, it hurts even more than usual. Okay, when I perform, I just play with I use CDJs. So I just bring a USB, I have all my songs loaded on it through Rekordbox, I plug and play, and then I just mix all the tracks. I'm just DJing, right? It's all dance music, so I know all the songs inside out. They're all structured generally within like 8, 16, 32 bar you know, DJ structure, so it's like really friendly in that regard. And then yeah, I just like I know my songs, I know what would like transition well, and I like can like tell a story within that. So I'm at the point, which is pretty cool, where like my discography is big enough to the point where I can like improvise within my own music and still play an original like full hour of music, because I probably have like 4 or 5 hours of music that I can like DJ out. I discovered that like the weekend before that, which is cool. So I can really like improvise and get kind of creative with it in terms of like what direction, because like every song I have can like branch out and like 3 or 4 other songs, right? Now I know some people who like they'll perform or DJ or whatever using Ableton, so they'll bring their laptop out or like a bunch of gear, and they have like controllers specifically for DJing with Ableton, and then they have like this really elaborate setup where all their songs and all their stems are loaded, and then they can like play different stems mixed with other stems from other songs, so you can have the drums from one song play with the chords from another song. And it like that's cool, but it's so much more of a headache to throw together. And also I don't know, I like the art of DJing and the like kind of unpredictable nature of like you don't fully know what you're gonna do. Like all my favorite sets that I've played have been ones where I really didn't know what the hell I was gonna do besides like maybe the first and second song. Usually when you rehearse things, it ends up feeling like, I don't know, you gotta like read the crowd and stuff like that. So I don't know, I do just like pretty normal, quote unquote normal like DJing, even though like my music is pretty weird and there's like interesting like tempo changes and stuff like that might be like abnormal. Also what works well is because this is like a really like weird unique sound or genre or whatever, like you can get creative with the mixing. You know, if you're mixing like techno, there's an expectation of how you're supposed to mix that type of music. This you can get away with a lot more. So I don't know, I hope that answered your question. Yeah, thank you for the comment, I appreciate it. I don't want to do this. I want to resample this in a way that doesn't suck. Yeah. Oh, I resampled it out with the fucking sidechain on, man. Oh, Lord. Okay, turning the sidechain off. Okay. What if we get weird and go like up, 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 up. Oh, that creates a weird kind of swingy, funky, dope, good, yummy. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Hold on, let's do that again. Nice. I'm a big Ableton and Max Head. Just saw Autechre. Ooh, you lucky fuck. I'm seeing him in 2 days. 2 days. I'm so excited. I'm so goddamn excited. I can't believe it. Probably like the only time I'm ever gonna see him because they're old as shit, right? I'm so pumped. Where do you see him? Where are you located? And we like, what do you say about having enough material to be creative? Yeah. So like, and I would say like, when you're like 3-ish years ago, 3-4 years ago, I finally like I had enough music to like do an all original hour-long set, and it not to feel hacky in a way, because like so I was able to kind of do that, but I would like some transition wouldn't make sense because I have music from all over, and to like fit all my playable music into 1 hour was like kind of weird. But yeah, like 3 years ago, I finally like had enough music to do that, and then I just decided I'm just gonna keep doing that. And then, you know, just every time you make more music, it just adds to like the possibilities and places you can go. So, yeah. What does the plugin Bloom do compared to other plugins from the same brand? So Soothe is like you all know what Soothe is. I'm not gonna explain it. Spiff, which I don't have that one, is a spectral transient shaper. So my understanding is that one, and I do want it, but like it costs money and I don't want it as much as I want my money, so I'm not getting it. But it's like I use Stab all the time, ST4B, which is a multi-band transient shaper with 4 bands. The way I think of it is like Spiff is like infinitely many bands, and you like draw the curve and how much you want. Like there's been a couple instances where I'm like, damn, if I had Spiff, that would like perfectly solve this issue that is otherwise unsolvable, but it's pretty rare. Bloom is the twist knob and it sounds good plugin. It's just cheating, really. Like I don't know. Basically, it is a multi-band, like it's like trained and set up such that it will try to adjust and mix the song using multi-band compression, distortion, and like EQ and stuff like that. In such a way that it matches the expected, like what sounds good. So like they tuned this to sound good relative to like other sounds or whatever, if that makes sense. I'm not explaining it well, but basically you twist knob and then it just like mixes shit for you, and then you can lean it in different directions on different bands. You still have a decent amount of control on what you can do with it, but it's really, really good. I didn't even know I had it on 100%. Jesus Christ. Usually I put it on my master at like 30% or whatever. I rant a little bit on my my recent Stasis dub breakdown. It's like the last YouTube video that I put out a couple days ago. Like towards the end of it, I rant about Bloom. Basically, I use it as like a mixing device on all my groups. So it goes on my master to some amount pretty much every time. It's gonna go on my drums. It's gonna go once. I'm gonna put it on all my melodic stuff and all my mids and stuff like that. And then it just like auto mixes stuff for me. So I do a lot of mixing. I put Bloom on top, and that like shapes things and corrects things, and like it's really user friendly and how we like, okay, I want more high end, right? So like let's say this section, you can like give it a fuck ton high end. But the way that it gives high end is really nice because it's reactive, you know? It's not just, I'm not just doing an EQ shelf boost, you know? And then you can adjust the attack and release and whatnot. Oh, this section here doesn't sound as good as I thought it would. It's that guy. did boost the volume a ton right there because I wanted it to be audible. That's the issue. And then what? And then what do we do? Breakdown? Short breakdown. Where's my this thing? I'm glitching. Okay, we need this to go away. Let's go. Where's the chords? Let's take the thing from Source. I was just listening to Source by Tipper, and that is a good song. And we're just gonna go do that. I think it's a triplets. And then we'll give it vocoder, OTT. And then takata. Oh, we're in like B. What? Feels like B flat is our tonic. That would be Lydian. So we're in B flat Lydian, apparently. Okay. Just for a second. I don't like it. And then auto filter. I'm gonna like. And then we'll give it, change up the kick pattern. I said I want it to be like Source a little bit, so we'll go like. And then this sucks. And let's get an offbeat hi-hat. What do we want? Hi-hat. Yeah, that one. Why not? Why not? Remember, you can make any sound work. You just grab a sound, you use it, right? Right. That one does suck though, like pretty badly. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. I don't know why I decided to say that and stick with this. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. Descending automation. I mean, just more exponential than quantized. Yeah, I guess I was going for like a weird tuplet thing. This thing kind of sucks though. That's better. Yeah, tonics totally changed the B flat Lydian. All right, what am I doing? Let's go back a little bit, so I gain better perspective of what I want this thing to do, because I've just been tweaking drums for like way too long now. obviously that needs to go on for like twice as long. And then I'll take yeah, this guy. But you're supposed to drop right there. Okay. We'll do that. Oh boy, bots. Hold on. Well. Why doesn't the stream display delete the bot? The bot thing. There we. You'd expect oh, there we go. Okay, I have to manually remove the chat message from the... I see. I understand everything now. Yeah, that I mean the timbre in this thing is cool. No. We need the chords still. We need the chords. We need the chords. What do we want to do? What do we want? What do want, man? That's hard. Hard. Like, it's hard enough wanting something and not having it. It's also hard not to know what it is that you want. Right? That's the tricky part. I need to get better at freaking I don't know, crazy chord stuff. I need to learn my theory. Right? Like if I wanted, so I want like this chord to target this chord, what would I do? You do like tritone substitutions or some shit, or you make this like this is a major chord. No, this is a minor chord. Yeah, this is a minor chord, right? So that's a copy of this one. But if I want to target this, I could play a dominant 7th chord above that. So I'm playing, this is a G minor chord, right? So a D, that would mean if I play a D dominant 7, right? Yeah. See, now we're getting non-diatonic. D dominant 7, and we'll just like add some freaking, yeah, something like that. That works. That does work. That does work. You can just target a thing with a dominant 7th chord. Every chord, you just put a dominant 7th chord in it, right? You know, it works. What's up, alien? And then let's I don't know, let's just move things around. This chord, before we just had this chord and this chord, and I was like, okay, I want to put chords in between the chords, you know, I want to make it cooler, and I just did that. And then we got to do it again here. I'm okay with this being silent, so we can just play this one right off the bat. Though we can spice this up because this is a D minor chord, so let's make it a D minor 7, add sharp 11. Is that how that works? No, that's a flat 11. And then okay, so what do we do here? We have this chord. This is an F major chord. So we just do a C dominant 7th again, right? I mean, that's the only trick I know. I need more bags of tricks. I need more bags. And then it does kind of work. But then we're playing a C every time, so kind of weak. I don't really know what even is a tritone. Tritone substitution. I learned this at one point, but I didn't know how to use it at the time because I sucked. Oh, it's a chord. It has something to do with freaking dominant 7th chords. Exchanging a dominant 7th chord for another dominant 7th chord, which is a tritone away from it. Right. So essentially, see, this is what is weird, because, like, okay, you end up just doing a dominant 7th chord where it's located like a half step above the A flat 7 instead of D7, just for fun. A flat 7. Okay, that is nuts, because A flat ain't even in the gosh dang. Let's put this over here so it has less emphasis. I mean, fuck, I don't even know what that is. I'm just moving things around. And then this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Then do I want to keep doing this thing, or is this last section gonna be funky? Right. Here, let's cut out the 5th, because I know jazzy people do that. Well, we're not even doing any like crazy extensions, so maybe not. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. And then what do we have here? We have a E major chord, right? And so E major to another freaking dominant 7th, right? Which should look like that. And then this one will be, oh, we just do another tritone thing. That sounds fucked. I'm pretty sure I did that correctly. That's a tritone sub? It sounds terrible. I don't know, maybe that's just jazz. Jazz just sounds terrible. And that you just get taught how to make things sound terrible. Oh, you're watching this on your phone? So just copy the F major, drop the D to C sharp, maybe. Are you still talking about the same chord I'm talking about? Probably not, because I didn't look at the chat for a minute. Yeah, that one's just bad. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Yeah, these chords in the middle fucking suck. They're terrible. I just like these three chords in the beginning. Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I'm just gonna chuck all these chords into the best Pigments preset, the best one. Oh, let's just record. I meant to arpeggiate it, but that's not. Except, of course, that time I do it doesn't sound good. Come on. Come on. Alright, we got that thing. Why can I hear what's echoing? Oh, it's just the delay there. Let's turn on the sequencer, and then this guy here. We just smack him with the legato. And then it just works. Quote Todd Howard. It just works. I don't know why the last bit it keeps just keeps repeating a note each time. That was weird. But everything else sounds fucking swag, so swag. I guess I'm bringing swag back now. Okay. Let's take that, put that there, and we swap them. What? Why does it keep doing that? Are these copies? No. Wild. Weird. Very strange. Predominants are very important when you start. What even is predominant? Oh, a thing. Predominant chord. A chord from a resolves to a dominant chord, and then the dominant chord typically resolves to the tonic. Yeah. Predominant is subdominant, 4 or 6. Why does 4 and 6 resolve to a dominant chord? I guess because it's just one step away, right? Oh, you play a freaking 4 chord. I guess, yeah. It does feel like it. Yeah, okay. I'll take your word for it. And then wait, Leaky gave more wisdoms. Hold on. Roughly prepare dominance by using a minor chord rooted a fifth or a half step above the dominant's root. Prepared. Wait. Use a minor chord rooted a fifth or a half step. So half step above the dominant's root, right? So if I'm in C, right, this is G major, C, and then G, we can play so you go a half step above, and that's where a minor chord is rooted. So this is a flat minor 6 chord. And then that feels weird. Okay, I'll buy it. But tonic function can go straight to dominant as well. Just a bit less smooth. Does your first 3 chords, for example. Tonic functions can go straight to dominant as well. Well, I guess this is the tonic, and I think this is a 2 chord. I just went 2 straight to dominant, straight to tonic. Wait, is this the tonic? I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. No. I don't know anything, man. I mean, the tonic was supposed to be F at some point, but now it feels like it's B flat. I don't know, man. Here, let's record a bunch of fast notes out of this guy. Also, thank you, Fortune from Within. I appreciate it. 251. Oh, that's what I was doing. Was that really what I was doing? Dominant 7th of B flat would be, yeah. That's hilarious. I was like, I have a 2 chord that goes to a 1 chord. Well, I need to make I was like, let's do some crazy non-diatonic shit by doing a dominant thing before. I don't know, I just ended up doing a 251, I guess? I don't. I hate, just give me auto filter legacy, please. Please. Oh my god. Flatline. There's too much shit happening now. I have too many sounds. I'm playing at the same time. flat. It's, yeah, I think so. Yes, it's B flat, and then D7 add 9. So is that a D7? Yeah, D7 add 9. It's still D7, and then G. Wait, is it a G? D. Wait, what? Is that a D? No, I'm just stupid. Yeah, and then it's G, but minor. Oh, we target a minor chord. I see. So that's what I was doing initially. This is the 2 chord. This is the 2 chord. Okay. Or is this the 2 chord? I don't remember anything. I'm losing it. But we had a minor chord here and I wanted to target it, so I used the dominant 7th of the minor chord. That's what I was doing. Okay, wait, let's just go one at a time. There's too many elements going on. It's too crazy. There's too much happening. I'm losing it. We had something really cool going for a second, and then I started music theorying out, and then lost tracks. We got. Okay, let's mute this. Then we can start to introduce this shit. What if we cut this here? Hold on, I'm gonna cut this. If it's B flat, a D7, G minor, it will be a 1, 3, 6 with a borrowed 3 chord. Yeah. Yes, I get that. Works well to insert this dominant before this chord, before and after, because the chord before and after can both belong to the same tonic function. Because the chord, well, the chord after is, I forget, but G minor, right? We end up going to G minor. Oh, this is a 2. Well, okay, so the tonic originally was supposed to be F, but I end up feeling like it kind of shifted to B flat somehow. Right? So this thing targets 2, and before this, we were playing B flat, and B flat is 4, and so you're saying 2 and 4 both have the same tonic function because they both point to the same 5 chord, like they're both predominants. Like 2 is the dominant of the dominant, right? Because it's a 5th away from the 5th. And 4 is just 1 step away from the 5th. So they both can resolve to that. Therefore, they both kind of have that same function, even though we're not really pointing to it yet. I think. Is that my understanding? Does that sound right? Alright, I want this W as fuck. I want this so goddamn W. Pretty good. That sounded way better the first time. Can we make this fourths? Fourths? Oh my god. We'll just do that. And then we'll just duplicate it. Fuck it. Reverse it. There we go. There we go. Oh, we put that there. There we go. Not exactly, but basically I tonicized G minor. I did, yes, I get that. I do get how I tonicize G minor. Whenever you make a dominant seventh of a thing, you're pointing to the tonic of something, and I made that be G minor, so it's like a harmonic minor kind of shindig for like a split second. And is almost the same chord as B major, because G minor and B major are whatever. They're modes, they're parallel modes or something. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Sorta. You did say it's a quick explanation. I'll take it. I'll take it. Cool. This is really good. That sound is good. Let's delay it out to make it gooder, right? It's so good, I want to hear it. I was going to say twice, but we're not going to hear it twice. We're going to hear it like an infinite amount of times, because it's just going to keep delaying out, but getting quieter and quieter. Go. Do we ping pong it? Can't ping pong it, but we can swap delay it. Yeah. Wait, I can't. No, we didn't give up on it, but you know, sometimes you still gotta dip your toes into 12 tone. Also, like, I definitely should keep working on 12 tone, because like there's so much music theory and stuff for me to learn regarding 12 tone that, like, if I just stick with microtonal stuff, then I'm kind of fucked, right? Like, we gotta lean or step on the. Oh, what's up, Knockalonk? Also, hi, Maybe Wise. I just started answering your question without saying hi. You know, you gotta stand on the shoulders of giants, right? And so we have this massive archive of so much fucking music theory that we can learn off of. And I started to like climb up, and then I said fuck this noise, and I just ran off far away to microtonal land. But there's still so much knowledge for me to learn over here. So yeah. The song got good. The song definitely got good. We're music theory now. I'm trying to figure out functions of things. Yeah, I saw some of that. I'm happy for you, but I do not envy you, because that sounds like a rabbit hole. I don't know. I haven't been psytrance pilled yet. I just haven't. This needs a compressor. For sure. For sure. That is true. That is true. I mean, yeah, when we first met, we talked for quite a minute about how basically all of the best music production stuff all comes from psytrance, despite psytrance sucking ass as a genre. It's like, what did they do? They just spend the whole time looking at oscilloscopes and making like the most perfectly crafted mix and sounds, and then make just hot ass with it. It's like, what are you doing? I'm being facetious. Psytrance is fine, I guess. But it's not. Let's make this go. Let's do that, and then let's do the same fucked up thing here. There's definitely some really cool stuff. You were talking to Lucas in the Discord. He makes really, really interesting stuff. I would love to hear a set of like that type of stuff. I don't know, he pushes it to like really cool experimental levels, but that genre that he makes, I cannot listen to for very long, but his spin on it is very, very unique. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Max? Oh my god, I legit, the chords in this song I kind of just stole from your most recent YouTube video. I was like, I need to learn frickin' music theory, and so I was like, okay, we have this chord, and then this is a 2 chord, and I'm gonna make a dominant 7th chord point to that. Look at me making fancy chords. And at some point I tried to make like tritone substitutions and then kind of just like gave up. But yeah, no, you definitely were an inspiration at this point. So that's cool. I don't like these last 2 chords though. These last 2 are bad. Oh god, I can't. Now I gotta mess with chords in front of an audience who knows what they're doing. Oh geez. No, I'm kidding. Everyone generally knows more about chords than I do. So. Okay, that's fine. What do we have over here? Oh, that is terrible. What happened to the mix? Was it always this bad, or did I do something to it? I don't know. I think it was just always this bad. The terrible sounds coming from. You're muted. Oh no. Chords and slash melody. This thing? That's fine. Yeah, Sixus? Yeah, I'm aware of him. Though I haven't listened. Isn't that... No, I was gonna say that he's a part of Shades. EPROM and Sixus, I think. They do Shades. And I think I saw... Did I see Shades live before? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't think I've ever seen Sixus. I don't know. I've listened to like 1 or 2 songs. I'm like, that sure is impressive. I don't care much for it though. But yeah. EPROM and Stray is Shades. What? I thought Sixus Shades. No, I'm just finding sunglasses when I just looked that up. Okay. I have no idea. But I do know like 1 or 2 songs by Sixus, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. But why is what the fuck is Twitch? I don't understand how Twitch works. You're a suspicious user, maybe Wise. How do I make that go away? Wait, make it go away. He's cool. Please. I don't know what to do about this. You're being monitored and you're a suspicious user. Yeah, you're always sus. Yeah. Huh. All right. Well, is what it is. Minimal audio, frequent. Also had a lot of creative influence. Yeah, they got some cool stuff. I like MorphiQ. MorphiQ is cool. Though honestly, right when I got MorphiQ, it just inspired me to create a device a device rack that basically does the same thing. So like the whole resonance clipper rack, which by the way I never found where in God's name these sounds are. Is it this thing? Yeah, it's this guy. The resonance clipper, like basically it was like, wait, I could just create MorphiQ using the spellbook and multiple EQs, right? Right, you can get cool stuff. The Tangled Snakes, that song was made basically using that. But aside from me making Tangled Snakes out of MorphiQ, I never really use it again. But yeah, I don't get the current hype. TBH. I mean, it seems cool, but like you can just use like any other subtractive synth. I don't know. I am a sucker for additive synths. The moment there's a single additive synth that can do anything unique, then I'm like, oh, I'll get that shit. But like, what can current do that anything else can't? You know, I guess yeah, that they have all the FX within a single like suite thing. But also just like my style of music production is like just using stock stuff and just like abusing it and pushing it to its limits. So maybe it's just not for me. Like I don't like, I have Serum 2. I almost never ever use it. I just used Operator and effects racks, right? We want delay on that probably. Where'd the delay go? Didn't do it. Give delay. I guess that delay, well, there's a filter running on it constantly. So here, we'll change what the filter's doing for the second bit. Hello? There we go. I was really looking to Rift. The Roar is basically the substitute. Yeah, it's like, why need Rift if I have Roar? You know? Why, like, why? Yeah, this competition is Serum versus Current versus Faceplant. If you have any of them, then, like, why get any of the others, frankly? I mean, I probably shouldn't have even gotten Serum. I should have just learned Faceplant, because I already had that, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for Steve Dutta. I listened to the Mr. Build podcast, and I was just like, okay, take my money, please. And to be fair, I had already pirated the OG Serum, and so I got a weight off of my chest by purchasing Serum 2. So it was more so to like clear me of moral responsibility, thus I can go to heaven. Hey there, can I send in a tune? Yeah, if you're a music producer and you want feedback on a song, I'd be happy to do it. Just join the Discord. It should be in my Twitch description. Yeah, it's there. And then drop it in the feedback and whips thing. Oh, there's a thing from Nonkalonk as of 1 minute ago. I'll also peep that. We'll do that. Here, I'm gonna work on this for like 60 more seconds. Well, I'm on team Dutta versus the Ableton versus, is it Duda? Dutta? It's Duda. It's totally Duda. Because Ableton keeps fucking with things and they ruined my auto filter. And Duda made Serum 2, so my allegiance is clear. Well, come on, give me. Okay, I've ranted. I've probably consumed like a good hour, well over an hour of my life ranting on various different streams about the autofilter. Okay, so let's take a look at autofilter and autofilter legacy, right? Let's say I have an idea for a sound and I want to put 16th notes bandpass filter ramp up and on the LFO, right? A 16th note LFO that ramps upwards, and it's a bandpass filter in the mid range, right? So to do that, I just click this, move that there, click that, move that to 16th notes, set that, oh god, set that there, done. It's all done, right? I immediately did it. That took very little time. If I want to do it with this, I have to go here. This menu is a little bit more annoying, but that's fine. I have to move this down here. I have to raise LFO rate. I have to open up this menu now, and then I have to go here, and then I have to, the rate is now inverted on the left and right side, and then I actually did that relatively fast. If you want to mess with phase is this godforsaken knob here, while this is offset, which is just mighty confusing. If you want to switch between different filter types, you have to click and open up this entire thing, which I find, frankly, very, very annoying. They moved rate. The small rate should be left, and they made big rate left. I don't know. And then the phase and offset spots are just silly. I don't know. I just hate it. I hate it. Frankly, oh yeah, this wave thing is just so obnoxious. Before you just click these, it's so quick. There's more drop down menus. They just keep adding drop down menus, and I don't like it. It takes so long. Now, mind you, I just need to learn it, and I have the muscle memory down for the old autofilter. Yeah, +1 is skill issue. Yeah, no, it's just I'm stubborn and I know how to use this faster. Now, mind you, it literally does take less clicks to get what I want with this one. So like the only thing I could think of that this can do is like this has a formant filter in it, but I like my Max for Live formant filter better. There's a distortion unit in it. I could just use a distortion and have more control. I can use Roar after. There's a DJ filter. I don't DJ with Ableton, so I don't care. There's a comb filter. I haven't actually messed with that. Maybe that's cool. I haven't messed with any of these, honestly. I get too friggin' pissed off the moment you have to adjust phase or offset and you have to start tweaking these tiny little values. It's annoying. It's annoying. I hate it. I hate it. No, I refuse. I refuse to use that that filter. I'm gonna use cleaner OSR because that's on the legacy one. I'm standing by that. Okay, Sincerity sent a thing on Dropbox. We'll peep it. But, is this Rhythm? I have a feeling it's Rhythm.
Snare.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. I don't really have feedback that I can think of. There's a couple parts where it feels kind of muddy, like during like breakdowns and stuff like that. Like some of the transients have a lot of low end. So I don't know, maybe you're like clipping the shit out of your master, or you're clipping your groups, or you just don't have EQs on some of the elements, because like I don't like they're very clicky in the transients and the low end. That feels kind of odd in headphones. Phase issues on kicks. Let me here. Let me listen on my barefoots. Hold on.
Snare.
It's very wide. I feel like the some of the like what sounds like tabla or whatever, the like percussive kind of tonal percussive stuff is phasey. Sounds good on my speakers, but like I can hear phasing. So yeah, do a mono check. I would EQ out, like, again, the like tonal percussive stuff has a lot of low end, so just like make sure that your low end is clean relative to everything else. Sounds good, but like, you know, I'm just like listening on speakers in my room. It might not translate very well otherwise. Yeah, I do hear the kick thing. I don't know if it's a phasing thing or like just like your release on your I mean, I guess they're related, but your release on your sidechain could be tighter. I can hear I don't hear, oh, maybe Wise and Nonkalong were talking about kick bass alignment before I even thought about it. So that's what's cool about doing feedback with a bunch of people watching the stream, because you're basically getting feedback from like 10 people. Yeah, it's like a sidechain thing. It's just I can hear the ducking. It's not much, but I can hear it. There's just audible ducking. So I would just clean that up, and then once there's no ducking whatsoever, then make sure that the phase is aligned. Though the phase alignment, I was gonna say it doesn't matter much, but like you should still do it just because, like, you know, perfectionism, improve and whatnot. Yeah, for that last gloss and whatnot. But the thing I'm hearing, it sounds just like a sidechain ducking thing. And then also, yeah, make sure that the face is aligned. Other than that, yeah, maybe too much low end on your mid-range, like tonal percussive stuff, and a little phasey width. Also, since you sent this on Dropbox, just for future reference, send a higher quality MP3, just because since it's on like Dropbox or whatever, like you're capable of doing it, so I think that would be a good idea, just because I can hear the, like, you know, audio compression. It really doesn't matter much for this type of feedback though, but would be fucking love the pitch bends. The pitch bends on the sub is awesome. I'm not, this is a subjective thing. Oh, don't have nitro. Do you need nitro? Wait, I just rendered an MP3 to send on Discord to someone. Yeah, but you sent it over Dropbox eventually, or did you also put it in the thing? No, yeah, you just sent it over Dropbox. I assume with Dropbox you can just render it as an MP3, because like at least with Ableton, whenever I export anything on Ableton, you can just encode a 320 megabyte MP3 with your WAV file. And so, like, I don't have to put much thought into it, but I don't know your setup. Anyways, so my super subjective nitpick is you're using like what sounds like Complex Pro as a warping algorithm for some of the transposed, resampled like percussive bits to make like melodies and stuff. Like you hear it in the intro here. So like the voice there just sounds like, I mean, this is my broken fucking, yeah, my producer ear. I hate the sound of complex mode. If I can hear it, it pulls me out of music a little bit. This is super subjective. Most people won't give a fuck, but like, I don't know, I can be listening to the most beautiful masterpiece, and then I'm like, that sound has complex mode on it, and then I hate it. So that's just me. That's just me. But I would use a different warp mode or a different sample as your pre-drop vocal. And then over here, super subjective, super subjective. I feel like a little bit less like white noise. I don't know. I don't think you're using erosion on that sound. The, you know, the high pitched melody thing that comes. Also, there's some of the transients aren't aligned And so there's like heavy side chaining happening at like a particular moment when the kick happens, but there's like percussive shit and like melodic stuff happening like a fraction of a second right before and after. And so then there's this like, you know, the fart sound that's smearing a bunch of transients. The fart sound I made with my mouth is all the transients happening at once right out of time. So like maybe you can like clean up some of that. There's just like a lot happening there. Maybe a little bit of sidechain release on the kick drum on some of your percussive stuff, because, you know, right after big sound happens, like psychoacoustically, like brain needs time before it can properly hear again, you know. And so when you have these elements playing right after the kick, there's the kick and then there's an element right after it, it can like be less impactful or like overwhelming in a way. I don't know, just me. Again, this is like this is really, really solid. A lot of this is pretty some of this is subjective. Yeah, let's play it through more. Snare. I like saying snare. It's fucking genius. Hold on, I'm writing it back. Snare. Wait, but what you should do is you should not have the snare play. You should just have the voice. Snare. And there is just a lot of width, like regardless of the like possible phasing issues, there should be more things centered. I think like there's a lot of stuff that's just auto panning around like really aggressively and warping around, and I think if you just have a few things just dead center, you know, like your pre-drop vocals or whatever, like they should just be loud and in the center, just dominant, just owning the place. Because when you have a bunch of stuff that's wide, things that are mono sound better, you know. It's about contrast. It does tickle me weirdly and it does sound sick. I would dial it back just a tiny bit on a few elements. You're doing really good. You're very, like, this is way better than most mixes, I would say, and is very creative for sure. I would just have a few things much more centered in the mix. I want the mix to be in the center with cool shit happening on the sides, and what's happening is the mix is just fucking all over on the sides. That's what I'm hearing. Sounds cool. Sounds very good. Still, for sure. No, this can't be. This isn't copycat because this sounds good. Yeah, awesome. I know you gotta add a breakdown and then a build up and then another drop. Yeah. And subjectively, I don't know, the warped vocals. It's giving like something what's a Lost Dogs. It sounds very much like Lost Dogs. Yeah, Trap Groove off with the grid shit. Yeah. LYNY Yojas. Yeah, I hear the Yojas for sure. Yeah. So that's fine. That's fine. A lot of that's subjective. Take with it what you will. You're crushing it as is, so I really wouldn't worry about my subjective critiques or whatever. Sounds good. Okay, here, let's peep Knockalong's tune. Let's see. I remember this sounding good, but I forgot what it sounds like. It's got some McMahon sounding shit in it, so. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'm very, very thirsty. Only a couple notes. Synths are a little bit too bright. They hurt my ears a little bit. Sounds awesome. Sounds amazing. Sounds like this is, I think, best, your best mix that you've submitted for sure. Possibly best song. I don't know. Decipher fucks. I can't say that for like being completely confident. But a little bit too bright. I think using, like, what I would do is I would just use a Fletcher Munson EQ on a lot of sounds and be a little bit more liberal with using Soothe. So if you don't have, I'm sure you got a Fletcher Munson EQ, but it's like one of these dudes, right? You just got a scale and you just Fletcher Munson some shit. All the like super gritty high end. There's just a lot of stuff around like 2 to 5, 6 kilohertz that are like, yeah. I think I've, here, let me, where are you, Joe and Explorer? I'm just gonna drop, bam, nah, that goes there. Yeah, I'll just use that a little bit, use Soothe a little bit more. I don't know, if you have Bloom, use Bloom. Use Bloom on everything. Just the tame stuff, because there's just a couple moments. All right, I need to get water. My throat is fucking killing me. I've been speaking so long. I'm just gonna play Nonklong's thing again, and I'll come back and continue listening to it. Yeah, so that dude's pretty loud. Let me go back. Those are the best sounds. Those are the best of the song. Maybe it's not too bad. Some of these guys are kind of spicy though. They are spicy. Yeah, and the riff, your main riff that happens on the downbeat, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that was a terrible singing. It's so good. Like, earworm, for sure. Particularly that patch, the first one that came in. That patch is so good with that melody. Really good. Because it's not just... It's like the song is like verging on sound design porn. But it's not. You're still doing really cool stuff with it. This is just very well done. I want like a filter on this last note to go whack, and then I want the whack to delay out in the same way that the previous thing did. I think that might sound cool. I don't know. I'm getting real subjective here. I don't have much to complain about. And I want that sound to have some more filtering on it. I want it to be a little bit more interesting. The first half is good, and then it goes, and it just doesn't, nothing happen. I don't know. Do some filtery, fucking fuck it up. Do something. That one sounds really wide. I would just mono check that sound. I'm unsure, but I don't know if you're what you're doing there. And that the last one ended up sounding more white. Yep, yeah, there's way more white noise than there is like bass there. That one felt kind of mid, even though it's lacking mids. And then the oboe and all the instruments and stuff at the end, they're a little bit too loud in the mids, I think. Just a little bit, like 3 dB, 2 dB. This part's fine. It's towards the end when it does. And I would try A being between bass sounds and instruments a little bit more, because right now it's just the instrument doing the thing, and then every once in a while there's like cool sound as a fill. I want the instrument to do a thing, and then the bass sounds to do crazy shit, you know. And then I want it to call and response that way. I want the bass sound to call in response to the instrument, and the instrument to call in response to the other thing. I want them to talk to each other, whereas right now it's just like one dude talking, and then there's like a hype man in the background who's like, yeah. And the hype man is the fucking things in the background. I don't have any command set up for Twitch. I don't know how to do that. That's something I gotta do. But they're linked in the... I don't know, they're... Oh god, I need to move this thing. They're down there. That's something, right? I don't know. I usually stream on YouTube. This is my first time, or like this week has been my first time streaming on Twitch. I'm noob. Leave me alone. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. Okay. Yeah. Sounded fucking awesome. Yeah. Hey bro, can I send a song in? Yeah, sure. We're doing feedback right now. Use a metric AB. Thank you, cheeky blushy. Use metric AB revision 4 times if you've gone for EQ curves. We'll show you when you're getting too hot. I've never heard of that before. Is that like a corrective EQ thing? Because I know you were talking about that earlier. I don't know. All right, let's check out Maybe Wise's thing. Yeah, size sketch. It sounds like you got disperser on some of your percussion, or the percussion is reversed and the transient feels weird in a way I kind of don't like, but that's pretty subjective. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm sure you do. This like I don't know, just like the transient feels kind of squished, not squished, smeared. It's so subjective though. Like you can just ignore me. Wondering what I'm referencing is also very unmixed. Like what I mean. Like I don't know. Drum loop. We'll just get drum loop here. Just real quick, just so it's clear what I'm talking about. We can take right. We can all agree those are good transients. And then if you take M freeform phase and do some shit. If the transients get fucked. It's a very slight amount. It's definitely a slight amount, but it just like the frequency content sounds like it's being smeared slightly, or maybe they're just really short and you're just reversing all of them. I don't know. You can ignore it. It's very subjective. No one's gonna give a fuck really. but me probably. All right, take care, Jade. Thanks for hanging out. If anyone has advice on making sounds like Nonkalonk, I don't know, check out Nonkalonk. Nonkalonk also streams, and he also has a Discord. So ask him questions. He's good. He's very good. Anyways, just I don't know. It doesn't matter. It sounds good. Some of the clicky clackies are when they play at the same time as the kick, it like gets kind of overbearing, I think. Yeah, just like that guy. You can see it's pretty hot in the like mid ultra highs, 5 to 10 kilohertz is kind of gnarly. Yeah, Charles the First is go. All right, so you don't want mixing feedback? Okay, gotcha. I want to start hearing something else coming in at this point, like an ARP or I don't know, just some other melody. We're at like 1:30 right now. Never mind, I take it back. Here's a creative idea. So your bass line is pretty constant and it's got even harmonics and odd harmonics is going crazy. What if you vary like instead of dynamics just with, you know, amplitude of your bass line, which could also be cool. And I think you're already doing a little bit of that. But dynamics in terms of like spectrally different harmonics being present and not being present, removing your even harmonics, making them odd and whatnot. Do I accept links? I think so. I think links should... Someone sent a Dropbox link earlier, but I see... I think that was you who put... Someone put a thing in the Discord, but I don't know if that was you. But yeah, you can send a link in as long as it's not like sauce as fuck. The saw bass sounds dope as fuck. I just think it could be cool if you vary it maybe. This is like not a critique, more so like here's an idea that I think you should try out and see if it works. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, there's no... I don't see a... Oh no, I do see it. I do see it. Never mind. I want this breakdown to be more busy. There's a lot of like really minimal breakdowns that you have, and then the big thing comes in. I know that's like stylistic of the genre, but All right, I'm thinking of like Schwamp right now. I don't know how familiar you are, but Schwamp fucks. It's so good. Probably my favorite of the like Psy genre, honestly, in general. The like more traditional Psy. It's like kind of like Psytrance. They got breaks, Psy breaks, and all sorts of stuff. And then yeah, it's more. I want more like melodic motifs, chord progressions. Like, yeah, I feel like you've built up the song to like a much larger. I don't know. The song's like starting to feel like a real. And yeah, Alien, you can send in a thing. We're doing feedback now. This has turned into a feedback stream. I feel like the song like built and got really cool and fun and musical and all that, and then now it's like it's back into a breakdown and it's died, and it's going to take a while before it comes back in. I want the bridge to be made as interesting as the section before it. I'm not articulating myself super well, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. I just want the breakdown's a cop out. Yeah, I want the mashup of stuff once it like fully picks up and everything. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome when the snare and everything gets introduced and you have the melody and everything. It's so solid. The whole idea is pretty much solid. I was mostly just like giving like mixing feedback, and I don't think I have any like actual real subjective critiques. I just had that idea for the baseline thing. There's a point where I started to feel kind of bored, and then you immediately switched it up. So maybe just adding like a riser in that section where I said, hey, I'm starting to feel kind of bored at this point. Just add a riser so I know, hey, you're gonna stop being bored in a second, you know? Other than that, I don't think I have any real creative feedback besides, yeah, put a riser there. It was like right before 1:30. And then the outro breakdown should be dope as fuck and then lead into another drop. Make it 2 drops, because you know it's Psytrance. That shit's gonna be long. It's gonna be like 6 minutes long, right? We're talking about if Psy D&B exists. I'm trying to play with it a bit. Yeah, no, you're doing it. You're doing it. For sure. TLDR, add some music to the music. Yes, exactly. Exactly. How's my CS degree going? I'm done with it. I have a master's in computer science, and I've graduated in the worst job market for computer science master's graduates in history. We're going on 10 months without a job. It's fun. It's great. I love it. I'm having so much fun. So much fun. And then did anyone else say anything that I missed? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, song is very good. Let's move on to this thing by what looks like a bunch of Chinese characters, and there's a crow in the Discord, and then we'll check out the YouTube video. There's some pretty resonant frequencies, so if you have like Soothe, that would just like take care of all like the mids. Yeah, it's just some like resonances and stuff. These are like pretty dynamic and complex sounds playing together, so it's gonna happen. This is fucking awesome. That was really cool. That was very, very cool. So I mean, I think it's too squashed and too distorted. But the style and what you're doing lends well for that sound. So while I think that aspect sounds bad, the way in that it sounds bad also sounds cool, you know? It's kind of like you listen to like XXX Tentacion shit, you know, from like 2016, 17. It's like, it sounds like ass, but that's what makes it go hard, you know? And I'm not saying this sounds like ass, it's just like a little bit too squashed. I think the breathing that happens every bar, that's too loud. I would turn that down like 5 dB, 6 dB probably. And I would squash everything a little bit less. However, it does still lend well to the sound, to the genre, right? So you could still squash it. I mean, you know, you're gonna do what you want to do. I think it does feel okay in the beginning. In the beginning, my experience was like, this is way too busy. But then eventually I understood what was going on and then just enjoyed it entirely. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think you could probably do a little bit of subtractive work and find sounds that aren't really offering much and just exist there and just kind of make it feel a little bit more chaotic without, you know, like you want sounds that grab, like the sounds that grab your attention should be like almost the only things playing, so that you're like navigated through and guided through all the different sounds for the most part, not explicitly, but for the most part. And I forgot where I was going. Basically, you could get away with some subtractive work while still having that chaotic feel that it has. I think you could definitely cut down a little bit because you have there's plenty of sounds. That being said, it works. So like once we were like 30, 40, 50 seconds in and I like it started like the thing started happening and you really were doing the thing saying this is what we're doing, then I got it and it clicked and it was just awesome. Very cool. Like really cool IDM shit. Oh, also you need to make another drop. There needs to be another one. So you gotta do it again. Sorry. But the outro that you have is most definitely a breakdown, and then it has to do it again, but like way fucking harder. You might be able to do some cooler stuff with bass. You might be, I think the bass is kind of doing the same thing as playing really low frequency stuff, right? Let me go back a second. Yeah, it's playing all C. Luckily, I have barefoots, so it sounds pretty good. The low end is kind of blown out, in that like it feels like you're not EQing out a lot of mud. But again, it does sound cool for what you're doing, because the song is scary, so the mix should sound scary itself, right? So I don't know, it sounds fucking sick. I do think like soothe and like a little bit of EQ on the low mids on that like intro melody section, getting rid of mud, squash everything a little bit less, use a little bit less distortion, make the breathing sound like 3, 4, 5 dB quieter, and make another drop and make that second drop go way fucking harder. That sounded really cool. That was a really cool experience. Okay. We got Viuta Dial Me. We got YouTube video. I would say I think the kick is a little bit too clicky. So it's something you can do if you're using audio for clicks. Something that I would do, where give me a good kick, right here. Like let's take this kick, right? I would just shave the transient of it. So we have like, if I was like, oh, that's too clicky, I could just do that, and then that would make it less clicky, right? And then also it like it's like the subtail of your kick. No, the subtail is fine. Yeah, I would make it a little bit less clicky, and then maybe add a sub bass as well. You have a mid bass playing, but if you have like a sub bass that plays along with it, like on the downbeat, you have like an 808 that booms out at like 40 hertz, right? I mean, this is like R&B. Does R&B have like crazy deep sub bass? I think so. Like, yeah. So like it's kind of lacking a sub bass besides the kick drum. So, you know, like on the downbeat, you have a big 808, and then you have, you know, your like whatever your bass line is doing, like, you know, at twice the frequency of that, like an octave above. I would turn up the phone sound. It sounded like it was getting masked by other sounds in the mix. I want to hear things a little bit wider. A lot of this is a very mono kind of mix. I think some of the synth chords, at least in the background, you could widen a lot more. So like maybe put like honestly just like Wider by Infected Mushroom. It's a free widening plugin, it's mono compatible. Would just toss that on there. For at least some of the sounds, maybe a little bit more panning, cheeky panning on some of the sound effects. You know, when the phone dial sound played, have that be panned or something. Okay, now we have sub bass. Yeah. So I would still have sub bass in the previous section, but make it less present. So just like an 808 that just like that holy nitpick. Yeah, we're doing, yeah, actually wait, I could just ban people. Woo. We're doing feedback. Like, wait, I think I heard clipping. Hold on. Let me go back. No, it sounds fine. I gotta say, it's way easier to ban people on Twitch than it is on YouTube. It's more satisfying too. Yeah. Wait, did I say the other way around? Whatever, I meant Twitch than YouTube. I don't know. I know you look for me in him. My feelings remain the same. Don't let me in your car. Ooh, sick. Yeah, I really want the super dope filtered synths that you introduce every now and then. I want those to be like much wider. I want them to pan around. I want them to do cool shit. I think that would like give them more space in the mix to be heard, as well as just like, I don't know, cool ear candy and stuff. Yeah. Let me go back 1 second. I'm going back again. I keep thinking I'm hearing clipping, and I don't think I am. Oh, okay, there is clipping here. at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Left ear, pan to the left, right at that moment. There's a little bit of like unwanted distortion clipping. I'm so overboard for the same game we play when I'm not around. Starting on my own. Don't I want to go back now when I need you here tonight. Losing rest all night. I'm so overboard for the same game we play when I'm not around. There's like a weird sub something there. Let me go back a second. Yeah, like you're like setting a microphone down or something. I mean, if that's a microphone being set down, that's kind of cool. Just like conceptually, but I would remove that. Again. And again. Cool outro. Yeah, really cool. I usually really dislike this genre, and I ended up really fucking with the song about halfway through. Chorus is awesome. Like biggest like mixed critiques is I would do a little bit more with the stereo imaging, just like widen it up a lot more. You got a lot of cool like ear candy like sounds, but they should be like traveling a little bit around more in the stereo field. There's a little bit it clips at least 2 minutes and 49 seconds per second, like somewhere to the left. And I don't know, I wanted sub bass in the first like half of the song, but now that I listen to it in its entirety, maybe not. Just let me know when you're coming by. Yeah, it's fine. You still have it playing for like moments. I do think the kick is too clicky, but you know, that's like a subjective thing. But very cool song. Yeah, I don't normally give feedback for like that type of genre, so like maybe I'm out of my element, and a lot of the shit I'm complaining about is just like the standard for that genre. So you know, don't take it too seriously. You know, feedback is all super subjective. Okay, we got another thing from Alien. Oh, I missed the YouTube chat for a minute. I'm so silly. Yeah, we're talking about the CS degree. Talked to a dude for over 2 years, no job, no CS degree. Yeah, that's why I don't feel like too terrible about it, because it's not happening to just me. You know, it's like I'm just getting shafted by the you know, the world, as is everyone else. Therefore, I don't take it too seriously, or personally at least. I am taking it seriously, but I feel like you put a little ghost in a jar. That was from a while ago. Okay. Turn the pianos up. Was that from the song? I think so. Yeah, possibly. Okay, let's check out the song from Alien. I think this is Alien, right? Yeah. We got this thing. It's just a project. The voice could be a little bit wide. I would just put like a tiny bit of wider on it or something. I don't know. At least on headphone. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't have the snare. So like, I don't know, the snare's kind of panned to the right, which is odd. It kind of worked for a while, but now that like the beat is like fully settled in, I kind of want the snare to be centered, but that might just be me being EDM brain, so maybe just ignore me. I don't know, that's the wrong song. Where? I have so many tabs open. Oh my god. Okay. It ends pretty suddenly. I would lengthen the ending a little bit, probably. Have that reverb out for much longer and then do the little reverse tail thing. Probably. Maybe why I suggest Pong Echo on the reverb for soft width. That could be cool. I usually don't put like effects on reverbs much, but whenever I do, it's always interesting. Definitely something I should play around with a little bit more. We're about done. Maybe Wise wants one more feedback, pretty please. Oh, this thing? Yeah. Did I not respond to this one? No, I didn't. Huh. Oh, it's complex mode. I mean, I'm just not about the genre, I think. I don't know. They're cool sounds. I'm wondering, like, maybe the sub bass could be made a little bit more interesting. Basically, just going to echo the exact same thing I said before with, in regards to, changing up the bass patch. Don't make it be a saw bass the entire time. Maybe just on the downbeat or on, like, maybe the first bar is a saw bass and then it turns into, like, a, you know, symmetric odd harmonic bass line or something like that. No, I do like the saw bass. I just don't like it the whole time, I think. I think that's what I'm getting at. I want the bouncy sounds to bounce all over even harder. Yeah, I think, like, there's nothing really grabbing my attention much. Nothing in particular. I mean, on a big system it would probably just be fun as fuck, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. More of that, please. At least as the WIP works now, it's 2 4-bar loop coded at the moment, but I'm sure, you know, once you like really start fleshing it out, you know, work on the like rhythm a little bit more and make it less loopy and have a little bit more like variation per thing, that it would be made a lot more interesting. I think that's mostly where I'm at with it right now. Okay, I think we did it. I think we survived and we gave feedback to like everyone. I'm free. I'm finally free. What does my song sound like? I don't know. I don't remember. I have no idea. Let's find out. Oh god. Why is it clipping? First half a second of listening to the song. Oh my god. What is clipping? Oh, I put right. I did that on the master and I was giving examples. Okay. Still sounds like Garbo. What did I do? What did I do? Where's the operator? Where's the chords? What is happening? Oh, what's going on? This guy. terrible. Yeah, I hate all of that. Hey, Hoopla and Rhizomorphic, the dynamic duo showing up right when I re-listen to my song, decide I hate it. I love it. What am I doing? Why did I do all of this? I mean, I was in the middle of working on it, but... Okay, just the main thing is you're too loud. You're just too loud, man. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Everything else is bad, but we can tease into it. Okay, so we're gonna scratch. Honestly, get out of here. No, I should keep it because there's probably cool sounds there that I can use. But so we want to tease this chord progression a little bit, probably. Get the auto filter. Okay, so this thing has got to loop a lot longer. I do hate the last two chords. Last two chords are bad. So what do we do about that? Can we just like place that guy there and just do that? Rise of Power. Okay. like this guy. That's good shit. Okay, so we're gonna do that for a bit, and then probably... How's life treating me? It's alright. It's alright. I think I'm getting in a... I'm gonna start tutoring people. Make money on the side, tutoring mathematics. Until I can get a big boy job. So that's cool, and that I have at least some direction in a way of making money now. Maybe. Starting to get there. Could be. That's my life update. That and was making music. So I was supposed to work on... I should go back to working on... No, we're gonna keep working on this song for a bit. But I have an idea for like another 2-track single EP thing to release. Yeah. Seriousmo? I do not know who they are. No. Okay, and then, I don't know, we do it again. And then what changes? What's happened? Well, what's new? We have this guy now. What do we do with you? OTT? I mean, that's just, you're just gonna click like fucking crazy. I did say it would do that. What if we auto pan? Put an auto pan after. Ramp, invert. Let me do that. Somehow doesn't get rid of the clicks. That's outrageous. Can you tutor music? No one wants to pay for music. No one wants to pay for music. Musicians are broke. How it works. But parents who want their kids to pass the SATs, they have money, and they will pay people to tutor math. So that's looking the way it's gonna go. So I am working on my website. So ideally, once my website's done, I think that'll probably get people to want to get lessons and stuff like that a lot more. Yeah. What are you doing, man? What's happening? What is that? What's going on? Oh. It was kind of sick. Am I crazy? I mean, I gotta line it up somehow, but... Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Can we just, like, what if we just hit quantize? Oh my lord, no. That's fine. And then that, yeah. Something like that. It's a little bit, needs to be more dry, I think, probably. Which means I need to get rid of all the sounds I just added. it's kind of neat. I don't know. There's something going. But I have to get. What do we do with you? We can give the old delete all the reverb at the drop to build tension again trick. Right. For a mixing class, I feel like mixing would be hard to give private lessons on unless you want to like oversee or watch someone as they mix down a track. But like I feel like I do that live streaming because like mixing is like more so I feel like you like just a time in time out thing, right? You're like building a muscle. You're just like training your ears and just learning when to use what tools. I guess if you're completely new to mixing, like you could for sure get taught a lot in like a private lesson, but like at the end of the day, like everyone's using the same tools pretty much, right? It's all just like compressor and using utilities to change volume and EQ and that's about that. Like there's more fancy tools, of course, but okay, we for sure are just gonna do risers. Can I just make this? Well, what if we go even lower? Nah, it's gotta be what it was before. And then we gotta change up the chords. And a nice break somewhere. Oh, that's a good idea. Just use like a think break or something. Just something cute. Yeah, that's it. That's the sound we want. It's like something laughing. That's like a whole riff right there. It's weird, but... What happened? Why are you double time? Stop. Did I set all these to like lead? What the fuck is happening? Man, Z a bunch? There we go. Or do we have a think break? Think break too. Yeah. Then auto filter. See, look how fast I am with this auto filter. Okay, we got something. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the chord progression, frankly. But it might just be like ear fatigue. I've just been listening to this thing on loop like over and over and over again, and you know, it's getting old. Yeah, it's all right. What? I don't know. And then this section here. Oh man, I don't like the chord progressions. These last two suck. It's just this one is good. This one's I think I just don't like these two. I don't know. My perception's getting messed up. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. It looks like. Jesus, where did the time go? Okay, we need to name this. What do we call? Yeah. What is the date? It's the 7th. I think the chord progression is needs 1 and 2 new changed chords and them not to repeat the same structure. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. And I don't know. What do we call it? What do we call it? Did we talk about anything fun in chat today? Any funny words? Birds talking on the phone underwater. It's kind of a good, I don't know, premise. I don't know what to call it. I mean, it's definitely inspired by Flipper at the Opera. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Fucking legend. Absolute legend. 86 BPM. Alright, we did it. We did it. We spent, I don't know, 3 hours making a song, then decided half of it is hot ass, and now we have a 32 bar loop, a 16 bar loop. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's easier to block on Twitch versus YouTube. In terms of like what? Blocking people, banning people and stuff, yeah. Okay. Alright. Fun stream. Was a hoot. We got some new viewers via Twitch, so I guess the Twitch thing is working. That was cool. What day is today? Tuesday. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Probably. So you can expect that. I'll see y'all around. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, all right, I'm heading out.